Hello trombone players, this is video number 2, how to take care of your trombone. For this video you're going to need a couple of items. One, a towel that you don't mind getting dirty. Make it a smaller one if you can, even just like an old wash rag would be great because you'll probably want something to wipe your hands off on eventually. Second thing you'll need is that round container that was in your case that I talked about in the first video, the trombone slide grease. You'll need that. The third thing that you're going to need is this bottle right here. And on it it says Pocket Size Slide Sprayer. If you haven't already, take this time to pause the video, go grab that container and fill it up with just plain water. Now, remember, you are going to keep this in your case, so make sure when you get done you filling it up, you tighten that lid down pretty well so it doesn't leak all over the place. Okay, go ahead and pause it, fill this up real quick, and come back to the video. Now, since you've got this filled up with water, you've got your slide grease, you've got a towel, you also need your trombone. Okay, so I've got mine here on the stand. I don't need the whole entire trombone, I actually just need the slide portion of it. So I'm going to take mine apart, and if you want to get your slide portion out, that would be fantastic. That's what we're going to work on today, is actually the slide. Now, the slide has two different items that you need to use to maintain it. The slide grease and the water bottle. Now, what you need to do, remember, trombones you slide locks, and when you're not playing, you always lock it, except for when you're putting slide grease on. So, unlock it, twist it, so that way you can slide that out. I'm actually going to take mine all the way down to the end. Don't take it off though. And if you set this down on your lap, it's going to be a lot easier. But because I'm showing you in a video, I'm going to hold mine up so you can still see it. Alright, so you've got the slide out and exposed. And if you take a look, mine actually has some cream on the end of it, if you can see it right here. This is actually some of that cream that we're going to be putting on. And if you look towards the top, it's pretty shiny, so I need some cream. It still slides relatively well, but it's kind of dry. You'll be able to tell the difference between when you put the cream on and after for sure. Okay, so open that bottle of cream. Now, you don't need very much. You need just a little bit. This is about how much I'm going to be using on just one slide, the top section of my slide. Alright, and I take my finger, slide it up and down, and you just grease that along. Okay. Can you see the difference? Can you see how there's stuff on there now? Alright. Now, that's the top side. I'm going to flip it over. Do the other side now. Again, just a little bit. You don't need much. Go all the way up to the top too. Alright, now I've got grease on both sides of my slide. This is when you're going to want that towel to wipe it off, because you don't want greasy fingers all day. Ooh. Okay, now this is the fun part. This is the spritzer bottle. Take the lid off. First, put the slide back together. Then you're going to attach it to the bell if you're going to play. If you're not going to play, then go ahead and spritz it. But I only recommend spritzing right before you play. So I'm going to reattach it to the bell. If you take a look, the bell goes to the left, the slide goes to the right at that 90-degree angle, making sure that I've got it on there right. Tighten it down nice and tight. Alright, and my slide is still unlocked, which is what I want. Now, I am actually going to let my slide stay on the ground, and I'm going to pull the rest of the trombone up. Not all the way. Don't pull it out all the way. That's how you can actually bend your slide, and then it won't work. Now, since you've got the lid off to your water bottle, you spritz it. You only need 1 or 2 on each side. Now, let it slide down together again. Watch this. Super slick and no noise. When you can start hearing the slide actually moving, that's when you know you need to put some grease and a little bit of that water spray on your slide. You don't want to hear it. Listen nice and quiet. All right. If you've got any other questions, let me know. And I will see you guys soon. Have a good day.